you think the leftist bots realize this is a totalitarian takeover?
Some of them do, because there's been kind of a revolt amongst some liberals who are afraid to call themselves left-wingers and ashamed to call themselves left-wingers because the radical left has now become so extreme in its rhetoric that you've got classical liberals who lean more libertarian in terms of free speech, who are basically, you know, withdrawing themselves from that whole movement and ashamed to call themselves left-wing. So,
by the way, we never aired the whole thing. I only aired the first minute or two. You aired the whole thing when you hosted an hour of the show, where the woman pours the drain cleaner in her eyes. At the end, the show's like, the incredible bravery is untold. What a humanitarian. This is completely normal and good. I mean, this is how sick it's gotten.
No, they had a doctor, I think from Colombia or somewhere, who said that this is the right treatment for somebody with this disorder. This is the correct treatment.
And the taxpayers pay for it.
Yeah, to pour drain cleaner in somebody's eyes, this is acceptable and trendy.
It's liberal.
They quoted another person who said, she was an inspiration to blind people. Blind people who are crippled for life with an illness.
No, inspiration is coming up with a way to help them see again.
Yeah, and technology and innovation. It's not pouring drain cleaner in your eye.
Or marrying someone who's blind because you love them. Or loving the literature of a visually impaired. See, we have to use the word they say, the establishment, not even blind folks. But then meanwhile, they say pedophiles want your kids, so that's an okay thing at Salon because it's a feeling they have. And if you want to pour Drano in your eyes, that's a feeling you have. But if man and woman hurts those that aren't men or women or boy or girl or father or mother, then what's next? You have to gouge your eyes out because somebody else doesn't have eyeballs? I mean, that's the logical extension of this.
Well, maybe you have to pee yourselves and put it on Twitter like feminists are doing. But with the Salon thing, with the paedophile, they actually came out afterwards. They put a second article out by the same paedophile who's like on forums bragging about how he likes to touch young girls and how he drools over 6-year-old girls. They put a second article out saying the right-wing hate machine came out with all this vitriol against a paedophile. Well, yes, of course it did. He's a paedophile. Why are you giving him a platform in the first place? It's completely disgusting. And yet,
but they have the moral high ground, so they can say pedophilia, Drano in the eyes, chopping your arms and legs off, is sexy and good.
And we're bad for saying that lusting after young children is disgusting. We're bad.
Well, the top leftist, at least back at the time 10 years ago when I was researching Schwarzenegger, I saw it's his favorite artist, is this German artist where it's like dead babies from car wrecks photos, but then he adds like maggots into the photos, or it's little girls with their legs spread in SS uniforms like 4-year-olds.
Yeah.
Or it's photos of dead bodies with spikes through their eyes. And it was Schwartz, because I was doing image searches, putting a little piece in the film Martial Law about Schwarzenegger and all his gay porn stuff and why he was blackmailed. And I came across, and then I researched DeviantArt, and there's all the leftist billionaires are like into, they say it's a sacrament. They want to pay $70 million for a skull in baby blood with maggots on top. It's not that it's worth anything. It's like they give all this money to make it a sacrament to worship the skull dipped in maggots.
Yeah, that's classic postmodernism. It's nihilism. They believe in nothing. They believe in literally nothing.
We believe in nothing, Lebowski.
So anything goes.
Don't worry, these men are cowards.
Yeah, anything goes, the sicker the better. That's the essence of postmodernism, and it's in art.
But then it's sick and bad if we have a monogamous male and female relationship. Us existing's bad for them because they're moral, even though they have no morals. They dictate reality, and then we all bow down because they said so.
Yeah, and using boy or girl, that's bad. You know, saying America might offend somebody who's from South America, that's bad. You can't do that anymore. That's triggering.
Oh, and they're not just, this is not just weirdo groups saying this. This is being implemented all over the United States in government reservations.
Yeah, major universities are pushing this. You know, you've got the president repeating the rape culture talking points. So this is not just a bunch of idiots on Twitter or Tumblr. This is the system getting in between males and females. Yeah, and it's where
now there's a phenomenon where you date a girl for 6 months, and she goes, I don't like you anymore. I've decided retroactively that was all rape. And these women are getting put in jail because all the texts are there, hey, baby, come over and let's have sex. Meanwhile, they got them.
Yeah,
the cops are like, is this when they raped you right here?
Yeah, they tried to pass a law in New Jersey called rape by fraud, where if you lied to a girl about your age, your career, your income, whatever, before you had sex, even though she consented to sex at the time, retroactively she can go back and claim that you raped her. They're actually trying to put that into law. and punish
It's like,
people
I'm an
as
OG
rapists.
Mega Mac. I got a Ferrari and $87 billion and 19 jumbo helicopters, baby, and a huge pool with a rolling G Pimp Mac. But I'm telling you right now, the crib I got is a one-bedroom with roaches the size of chihuahuas, so it'll come on back with me, baby. You're the one that's dumb to do that, lady.
Yeah, and the instigator of this put up this website, Rape by Fraud website, where she listed people who had been reported as doing this alongside Megan's Law violators, who, you know, Megan's Law is based on the rape and murder of a 6-year-old girl. So if you lie,
so it's just it's crazy people that have a weird thing about men and are part of this new fight with men movement to disintegrate society. Alex Jones here to tell you about how you can help spread liberty worldwide while also enjoying what I have found to be the best tasting 100% organic coffee on the planet. For more than a decade, my favorite coffee has come from the high mountains of southern Mexico, where the Chiapas farmers grow their unique shade-grown Arabica beans. We have now managed to secure these sought-after beans in a highly customized blend. Discover and try a bag of the Patriot Blend 100% organic coffee at InfoWarsLife.com. This coffee gives you a long, smooth pick-me-up for hours without the headaches and heartburn that so many other coffees give me personally. Hands down, this is my favorite coffee, and it's taken us years to secure connections directly to the Chiapas Mexican farmers. Drop by the site today, order a bag or two, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Available in original or with our immune support infusion blend. You will be supporting a free press, all the while enjoying a truly great tasting cup of my favorite coffee. Available at InfoWarsLife.com.